In our world, where looks and quick fun are often important, Stoic thinking teaches us to look for deeper, more real things to win the heart of a great woman. It's not about looking perfect but about showing you are wise, brave, fair, and in control of yourself. We will learn from Stoic thinkers like Seneca, an epic teacher, and Marcus Aurelius about how to build meaningful relationships. Stoicism doesn't just help in finding someone to date but helps build strong, happy, and honest relationships. Let's start this journey to find a great partner by learning about Stoicism and how it can help in love. First, we will understand what Stoicism really means. Stoicism tells us to learn wisdom, aim for goodness, and build a strong spirit that stays strong when we face tough times in relationships. It teaches us to be people who not only draw others to us but also bring in the right kind of partners, those who appreciate realness, honesty, and depth. The first Stoic lesson in finding great partners is that it starts with making ourselves better by becoming better people ourselves, thinking, speaking, and acting in line with our best values. We naturally attract partners who are just as great. We're going to explore the Stoic idea of a more fatty, or loving fate, and how it affects our view of relationships. This teaches us not to hold too tightly to certain results or try to control everything but to welcome and value whatever life brings, including in love and partnerships. By accepting a more fatty, we develop inner calm and strength, making us more appealing as partners. We learn to handle the uncertainties of relationships calmly and gracefully, attracting great partners with our steady presence. But how do we really use Stoicism in our search for great partners? How do we match our actions with Stoic wisdom when it comes to dating and relationships? Let's explore these questions together, discovering the Stoic way to find great partners. Living the Stoic way isn't just about knowing its ideas but about making them a part of our everyday life. So, to attract great partners using Stoicism, we need to really understand and use these philosophical ideas in our relationships. Think about self-control in Stoicism. This is about building inner strength that lets us handle life's tough moments calmly and gracefully. When it comes to relationships, it's about being emotionally strong, communicating well, and knowing how to set and follow rules. These traits are not just appealing but also essential for creating deep and healthy relationships. Think about the Stoic idea of justice. In Stoicism, justice means being fair, understanding, and respectful to everyone. When you want to find a great partner, showing this virtue means being kind and empathetic, respecting people's freedom, and recognizing their uniqueness. Being respectful and caring in this way makes us more appealing as partners and attracts people with similar qualities. Stoicism also tells us to be wise in how we interact with others, understanding what we can and can't control in relationships. This is about putting our effort into our own actions, thoughts, and reactions, not trying to change or control our partner. This kind of wisdom leads to a more balanced and accepting approach in relationships, which is very attractive. But how do we use these Stoic ideas in everyday life? How can we turn these thoughts into real actions when trying to find a great partner? Join us as we go deeper into these questions, showing how to build meaningful and rewarding relationships through Stoicism. As we continue our journey, let's focus on the practical ways to use Stoicism in our search for great partners. Partners. This means not just knowing about Stoic principles but actually using them in our day-to-day life and relationships. First, think about the importance of being real. Stoicism tells us to be ourselves, live by our beliefs, and share our real feelings and thoughts openly. When we're trying to attract a great partner, being authentic helps us stand out. It shows we believe in our values, are okay with our weak points, and are clear about what we want. Being true to ourselves makes us more appealing to partners who look for honesty and depth. Reflect on the Stoic value of courage. In Stoicism, courage isn't limited to physical challenges but extends to facing emotional trials, enduring tough situations, and defending what's right when seeking a high-quality partner. Having the courage to share our emotions, approach issues constructively, and uphold our personal boundaries demonstrates strength and maturity. Such characteristics are often very appealing to potential partners. Then consider the Stoic idea of balance. This is about keeping everything in life, including relationships, in harmony. By being moderate, we avoid going to extremes in our feelings and actions, which can upset relationships. This balance creates a healthy relationship, attracting partners who appreciate stability and harmony. Stoicism also underlines the role of wisdom. This means making decisions based on deep understanding and clear insight rather than on fleeting impulses or external pressures. Showing wisdom in our actions proves that we are mindful, considerate, and capable of wise decisions, qualities that high-level partners find very attractive. Finally, focus on the Stoic practice of reflection. Regularly reflecting on ourselves allows us to acknowledge our strengths and weaknesses, learn from our past, and evolve as people. This constant growth not only makes us more appealing as partners but also attracts those who value self-improvement. So, through being true to ourselves, courageous, moderate, wise, and reflective, Stoic philosophy helps us become individuals who attract high-quality partners and create deep, meaningful connections. As we move forward on this path, let's dive deeper into how we can apply these Stoic ideas in our search for an exceptional partner. Continuing our journey through Stoic philosophy, we begin to notice its transformative impact not just on us but also on our relationships. Stoicism isn't just a list of rules, it's a significant change in how we see ourselves, others, and how we interact. In using Stoic principles, we first think about the value of self-control in relationships. This means being moderate and balanced. Relationships can often be full of strong emotions, leading us to react too strongly. By having self-control, we keep our emotions balanced and in check, which helps us keep our relationships healthy and makes us more appealing to great partners. Then there's the value of bravery, which includes the bravery to be open, to share our feelings, and to face challenges together. Showing this kind of bravery doesn't just make us more appealing but also builds a deep emotional bond, the kind that exceptional partners look for. The Stoic idea of amor fati, or loving fate, teaches us to accept all parts of life, both good and bad, as chances to grow in relationships. This means accepting our partners as they are, enjoying the happy times, and using the tough times to learn and understand more. But the journey doesn't end there. Following the Stoic path to find a great partner is an ongoing process of making ourselves better and understanding more. It's about becoming our best selves and building relationships that make both us and our partners better. Come with us as we go deeper into Stoicism, looking closely at these ideas and how we can include them in our everyday life. This doesn't just improve our relationships, but also helps us on our own path to self-improvement and finding personal happiness. Exploring Stoicism is like uncovering the layers of an onion, with each layer revealing more understanding and knowledge. In our journey to find a great partner, we've discussed the virtues of self-control and bravery, the concept of amor fati, and now we turn to another key Stoic practice, the discipline of assent. This discipline teaches us to accept the present moment as it is, to manage our reactions and how we see events rather than the events themselves. In relationships, this means accepting our partners, including both their strengths and weaknesses. This kind of acceptance lays the foundation for a strong, lasting bond and is a trait often sought by high-quality partners. Then there's the virtue of wisdom, perhaps the most important aspect of Stoicism in relationships. Wisdom means understanding and empathizing with our partners, making choices that are good for the relationship, and learning from every situation to keep getting better. Wisdom is an appealing trait that attracts great partners, as it shows maturity and a deep personality. The practice of detachment is also crucial in Stoicism, teaching us that everything outside of us is temporary, and our happiness should come from within. In relationships, this means we can love deeply but not be overwhelmed by our feelings. This emotional balance is not only appealing but crucial for a fulfilling and healthy relationship. The Stoic journey is an endless process of continuous learning, development, and self-improvement. It involves becoming someone who lives harmoniously with nature, with oneself, and with others. In undergoing this transformation, we become more attractive to high-level partners, those who seek depth, authenticity, and emotional maturity in the intricate dance of life and love. Stoicism offers the rhythm that guides our steps, providing a philosophy that directs our actions. Attracting a high-level partner is more about transforming our inner self and aligning with values like wisdom, bravery, justice, and self-control. During this journey, we've navigated the Stoic route of self-development, explored its significant virtues, and understood how to implement them in relationships. From exercising authenticity and balance to accepting a more fatty and mastering the discipline of assent, we've uncovered the ways Stoicism can lead us to high-quality partners. It's important to remember that at the heart of Stoicism lies the practice of these virtues, not just for attracting a partner but for leading a rich and fulfilling life. It's about ongoing growth, self-reflection, and evolving into a person of substance and genuineness. As we develop, we naturally draw people who align with our progress, those high-level partners. As we wrap up our journey, keep in mind that the Stoic path doesn't simply stop here. It's an ongoing journey of self-exploration and betterment. Continue to integrate these teachings into your everyday life and see the changes they bring, not only in your relationships but in your core being. Thank you for being a part of this exploration into Stoicism and how it can help attract high-level partners. We hope this journey has provided you with valuable insights and practical tips for your own life. If you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth discussions on philosophy, self-growth, and living well. Until we meet again, remember to live with wisdom, bravery, and fairness.